I think I finally found a planning system that will help nurture and develop my faith routine and actually work with my brain instead of overwhelming it. Hey friends, I'm Christina, and today we're going to be unboxing my common planner from Sterling Ink. I have never used one of these before, but recently I saw a few videos between at Amanda's Favorites and Hand Can Plan. And when I saw this planner, it basically just kind of hit me in the face that this might be exactly what I need. So let's take a look at it, show you what I got, tell you why I picked what I picked, and what my plan is for using it moving forward. They taped it up pretty good. I will say I was pleasantly surprised with how fast from the order to shipping to receiving it was. That was really nice. Because when you order something like this, you are excited and you want to get started. So here we go. Looks like I got this little bitty, that's the cutest little envelope. Like, I'm just saying, it's tiny. But it looks like it's got this little card. Oh, it's like a little Alice in Wonderland card. Very cute. You can scan and it'll take you for the hand painted stickers for their little subscription membership. And then it looks like, I was trying to look at it too, but it's like some little images here that are very cute. Not sure. It says February collection freebie 2026. Okay, and they're little kiss cut stickers so you can kind of test it out. Those are really, really, really cute. Very pretty. So while I was on the site, I did go ahead and I picked up this clear cover to protect it. I did not get it to protect it because honestly, I think it was a leather cover is what it was described as. But I thought about if I could put, kind of like that piece of paper was in there, if I could wrap a piece of paper around it, then I could print out a decorative cover and put whatever I want on it. I guess I also could cover this in waterproof stickers as well. So that's an option because their academic launch, they only had like a charcoal gray and a black onyx as the cover options. And so I was a little disappointed with that, especially if you're in the planner world, like, Erin Condren has lots of colorful options. Little Denise has lots of colorful options. Plum Paper does. Golden Coil has lots of options. Sprouted, there's a lot. Day Designer obviously has a ton of color, like bright colorful options. So to only kind of have like a black option, I was a little disappointed. But I did get gold gilded pages. I'm trying really hard not to tear this up just in case I want it. Oh, look at that. I saw these on there and I almost bought all of them. But I love that. It's like a little garden terrace set up for two. Looks like it could be on a rooftop in Paris somewhere. And then it's got the July 2026 to June 2027 calendar because this is an academic year planner. And then this is so nice the way, I realize it's just like cardstock, but it's nice that it's folded up and protected. And so I got an A5 academic year planner. You can see like the pretty gold gild of the edge there. I'm going to go ahead and open it up because I plan to get started with this pretty quickly. I think it starts in June, but I have to look to be sure. I was going to order it regardless because I really think it's going to do exactly what I need it to do. And so I didn't want the gold edge to run out because some of the other ones for like the calendar year, I was going to order those because those were on sale just to test it out. But I just decided to go ahead and give it a go. But the calendar year ones, I noticed like the gold edge wasn't available in all of their options. So I figured once it runs out, obviously you can't get it. So just so pretty. And it feels like battle paper kind of to me. This is the first time I've ever had like this type of paper, I've always used Erin Condren or Golden Quails. So like those are 80-pound Mohawk papers. So you've got like your front little page here that just tells you the name of the planner, the year that it covers. And then you've got your small little monthlies at the front. And then it looks like a 2-page spread for whatever you want to put on it. And then you've got some quarterly goal, looks like a goal breakdown. And then a yearly tracker. I've seen a lot of people that love this. And then here comes the quarterly part. I knew they had quarterly stuff in it. I don't know if I'm going to use this yet or not, or if I want to use it at all. I don't know. I didn't get it for this, but this might be something that I play around with and see if it would benefit me. So then it does start in June. I thought it did. So that means I get to start using it very soon, because today is the 22nd of May. So, and then it looks like you have all of your monthly calendars up here at the front, which is a little odd for me because, you know, I use traditional planners typically. I'm not against it though. I think this is fun. I'm just trying it out. The monthlies are not super duper important to me. The big thing for me is like, this is going to be the notebook that I take to church with my Bible. So like, for instance, we are going to have a tent meeting actually this first week of June. So like that would be noted there. And then our VBS is down here in July. So I'll note that because I'm going to be teaching a class at VBS this year. You know, and then like we have a community celebration in September that we always attend as a church. So I'll write that down. And then, you know, we do the Christmas parade in December as a church. So any of my church events are important things that are going on at church, choir practice, things like that. I'm going to write them down here because they announce them there at church and I don't take my planner typically with me, and then I'll forget them. So if I have a place where I can jot them down, then I can add them to my planner at home without having the distraction of my planner there with me. So it goes all the way to July of next year. And then you start your weeks, it looks like. So it actually starts on the 29th. Of June, as far as the weeklies. So the monthlies, you get the month of June, but you don't get the weekly. So I won't be able to fully start in it just yet, unless I devote some of the back pages I could create, because it does have a ton of notes pages. So I could essentially put some weeklies back there for me. But anyway, this is my plan. My plan is to use this horizontal space to write my Bible verse that I am attempting. I'm going to have one Bible verse per month that I am memorizing, and that I am not just memorizing, but also hyper focusing on. So like I'm trying to apply it to my life and to use it in some way, like whatever way, because every verse could be different. But so it's like my daily like couple of minutes to take a second to read the verse, to write it down, to reread it and contemplate it, and to try to put it into action in my day. So there's one spot every day where I can do that. And then over here, I usually make like a social media post about how I can pray for someone that week, and I get a lot of responses typically. So I would like to write those in here so that I can remember them, to be praying for them every day, because sometimes just writing things helps me to remember them. And so that will help me during the course of the day. Like if I have a couple of minutes, I would stop. And if someone comes to my mind, I can stop what I'm doing and say a prayer for them, and be a prayer warrior. So that's my goal with that, is to use that as a place for my prayer requests, for the prayer requests that get put on my post on social media. And so all of the weeklies are here. I'm trying to... So here's all the weeklies. They're all grouped together. It looks like they've got that little number on the side there, so you can tell where your month starts. So I'll try to find some kind of a bookmark that I can use for that. That will work for me. Curious when the weeklies stop now, since that goes to July 4th. Okay, so it's the last full week of June, and then it carries you through the end of the week, so you get the first 4 days of July next year. July 4th falls on a Sunday next year. That's interesting. And then, so that's your last weekly side page, and then this starts your dailies, or notes pages, or whatever you want to use. I've heard people say that they use these for dailies. They're not numbered. They are numbered. Yes, these are numbered. Sorry. They are numbered, so you could create an index if you wanted. Can also, write the numbers in your weeks if you're wanting to refer back to something in a specific week. It does have a small dot there, and there, so that you can divide your pages into quadrants if you want. This is my idea for this space is literally just to have a place to write my sermon notes, and they can be super messy, but it doesn't matter. Ideally, 1 page per sermon, and that way I've got lots of pages I can fill up for sermon notes, Bible study notes, anything like that. Or if I want to have a questions page, like if I have some questions that I want to ask about or look up or research, whatever, then I can also do that as well. So that is the Common Planner. That is how I'm planning to use it. I am really excited about it, and I plan to potentially create some type of cover, just to dress it up a little bit, because like I said, the black is fine, and it does give me a very Bible looking feel. I feel like, it kind of looks like a leather Bible with the gold and all of that. I could even slip this card into the front to put it on the front of the planner, which would be cute. But anyway, so that was kind of my thought process with grabbing that cover was, and especially to protect it, because it does get thrown in my bag to go to church. And so that the corners and things like that, I'm not sure how well they would hold up. I mean, they seem like they're decent quality, but maybe not for like a daily use kind of thing, throwing it in your bag and on the go. So definitely glad I got the cover. The cover was $12, I think, so nothing too crazy, and obviously I'm pretty sure you could reuse it as long as you take care of it, so that's not a bad deal. And there's a little bookmark I could use. I love teapots and tea. So there you have it. There is the Common Planner from Sterling Ink in the academic year. I am really excited to get going with it and use it, and I think it's a great size. It feels good in hand. And I think it's just going to be really easy to tote with me when I need it, and to keep the things that I need in it there, so that I have one central location to use, just to help supplement my planner for when I'm not carrying my planner. Definitely think you should give this a try if you think it would also help you as well. All right, guys, that is it for today. We'll see you next time.